Why they got us cutting up? Woo! Why they got us cutting up? Woo! Why they got us cutting up? Yeah. Why they got us cutting up? Woo! Yo, whole squad too legit to quit. Oh, you ain't know about Miss SDOT. Come through and get your party rocked to catch a kung fu chop from Raw. Wavyy Jonez don't fake no moves. You know the vibes with the tropical pop. You know the vibes. Yeah, Dominic Santana, OD. This thing might never stop. Yo, Kev, how we looking over there? Tell the ladies I'm in room 112. If you hating from the outside, baby, you should really go and check yourself. Lyrically all day, I represent with my peeps and we cutting up. We gotta cut it up. We come together for a cause, a done deal. Like, yo, son, enough is enough. Why they got us cutting up?
So I'm seeing something out the corner of my eye, right? And I'm like, I can't really turn to the side because I'm feeling nice. So all I know is I end up looking up and everybody's dying. So I'm just like, oh, because you know that's when everything's real funny. Listen, I'm like, so like,
what is it? That's high laugh. Yo, I can't be around you and you do that laugh when I'm high. You gonna hear in the back.
That's the song.
That's how we was laughing. So the harder everybody's laughing, I'm laughing harder. So now I got tears. So look, my friend's like, no, and everybody called me lady. So he's like, lady, and like he's like trying to get it out because he's laughing so hard. So I'm like, what? And I'm dying. So look, this is when I was like heavy into like always getting my nails done. Like I'm not real big on like the fake nails and all that anymore. So I used to have these like long nails and stuff. Listen, he goes, your nail, right? So I'm like, what? And I turn. Well, what I saw at the corner of my eye, my nail was on fire. Listen, it was
While you're laughing?
It was so, the whole time everybody dying, I'm like, and my whole nail's on fire. I swear. So listen, it's so high. It's like smoke coming out.
I can't be around you.
I couldn't blow it out because I was laughing so hard. I was trying to blow it, so I'm like, and listen, they are dying. Like I almost peed in my pants.
That's truly some high shit.
That is
nail is on fire.
My nails,
and you ain't even know.
Like this. I couldn't get it out. So he had to come and grip something and throw it on. And
there's a dude
luckily
in the
I
crowd
didn't burn my
doing
finger or anything.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But you know, oh man, we could talk here for hours and hours about stuff, man. But you know, I hate leaving y'all, man. I feel like there's so much left unsaid. You know,
But I gotta go right now.
But I gotta go though.
Yo, I'm mad at that harmony though.
Listen, you been coming out with
some random ass shit.
That's my favorite. Shout out to Trey Songz. That's my favorite part. I don't know why he said that shit all country like that. But I gotta go though. Like you knew Trey Songz wasn't shit when he said that one part in that song. He's like, I hate the whole thing. I hate to leave, but I gotta go right now. But I gotta go though. He's like, oh, Trey Songz ain't shit. Damn.
It sound like that man got drunk on the mic.
Right. Like he had a fifth of Hennessy in his hand. He was like,
but I gotta go.
but I gotta go though.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Wow.
What's the funniest joke you've ever heard?
Oh man,
I've heard
You don't
so
forget,
many,
like what's one of them?
the nacho cheese joke is like one of my
Nacho
all-time
cheese
Nacho
favorites.
cheese.
Yeah.
That's
You
nacho
never heard that joke?
cheese.
Yeah,
I've
you
heard it
that
in so
one?
many different ways though.
With the wheel of cheese and the Spanish farmer or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it quick, but normally you tell the joke slow.
You gotta tell this whole.
But I'm gonna give it for time's sake. I'm gonna give it real quick.
Okay.
But so there's a poor Hispanic farmer, and they're going through like a famine at the time, and they don't really have money to go get food, and he's got a wife and kids, and he needs to feed them, and he's a man of faith. So he's like, they live in this town, and in the middle, of the town, there's this thing called Prayer Mountain, and you supposedly can go up there and pray for things, and it's supposed to happen, right? And so his wife suggests to him, like, they're trying to figure out, what are we gonna do? How am I gonna feed the family? Like, kids are starving, you're hungry, I'm hungry. Like, there's no money, there's no work. What do we do? And she's like, well, honey, maybe you should go to Prayer Mountain and ask God. And so he's like, okay, we'll do that. So, he packs like the last little piece of bread they have left so they have energy on the trip. So he starts out on the trip, leaves, kisses his wife and kids goodbye, starts walking, finally gets to Prayer Mountain, and he climbs up Prayer Mountain, and he gets up there and he starts praying. He's like, God, please, help me feed my family, send me some help in some way, shape, or form. He goes through the whole prayer spiel, spends time up there, and then he starts, coming down the mountain, and he's just kind of like waiting, he's walking, but he's thinking like, when is this going to happen? I got faith, right? So he's walking, and he finds a wheel of cheese, a big giant wheel of cheese, right? So he picks it up, runs home, and he's excited. He's like, God is answered prayer, busts through the doors, and he's like, honey, we got food, right? Big giant wheel of cheese, and so they're all like, yay! And he was like, but we have to make nacho cheese with it. And she was like, nacho cheese? Why just nacho cheese? And he was like, well, I was coming down the Prayer Mountain, and I got to the bottom, and I was just walking, and up rolls this giant wheel of cheese, and I knew God had sent it. And she was like, okay, but why nacho cheese? God told me to make nacho cheese. And she was like, why would God tell you that? He said, I don't know. All I heard when I picked up the cheese was, hey, that is nacho cheese. That is nacho cheese.
I cannot. That's good.
It was somebody fighting for the cheese.
That's so bad.
He took off with the cheese.
Oh, my God.
That's stupid.
Like, for me, yo, like, the corny jokes kill me, man.
Oh,
I love corny.
I love corny
Okay,
jokes.
I got a corny.
All right.
It's short and corny.
All right, yo.
We
What do
already
you
knew
call?
that.
What do you call? Or you might know. If you know it, don't say it. 'Cause
I
it's
won't.
what do you call a Puerto Rican with a rubber toe?
Oh boy, y'all so racist.
That was you gonna love this.
I'm trying to guess it. I
She
love trying to
cracking
guess.
up too.
She is, right? She
If that was
a
a
Puerto
Puerto
Rican with a
Rican.
rubber toe?
You ready?
I don't know.
Roberto.
That's why I immediately started laughing, bro.
Now, where you pick that bullshit up at?
Roberto.
Roberto.
Y'all are racist.
Roberto. Roberto.
My
God.
apologies to Puerto Rico.
I know, right?
Rubber toe.
As soon as you said that, I bet you 6 Puerto Ricans did this.
For the record, half my family's Rican, y'all. So
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
say
Oh,
this.
Boricua.
Man, that's just
You
hilarious.
know any jokes?
No,
I'm interested in
Yes,
telling
you
I
do.
gave you one of
You
my
commit
best
to your
ones. Tell
memory.
that one.
I forgot it.
Oh,
man.
God.
Rob, tell him.
Oh, man, that's a long joke.
It is a long.
It's
And you
a
wanted
long
me
It's
to
joke.
tell
long.
Yeah, it's long.
It's
long.
good?
It's good, but it's long. It's my favorite joke, but it's
Okay,
long.
what is
joke.
it?
It's your favorite?
It's definitely my favorite.
It's long and continue.
Yeah, all right.
You know what?
That got weird immediately.
I don't know what he's
All right.
talking about.
I
All
don't
right,
know
I
if
can
you
tell
been
you the
on
short one.
that.
I can tell you the long one.
Well,
You want to hear the short one or the long one?
The
Whichever one
SDOT will
is
take
funnier.
the short one.
Which one is it?
I couldn't say I.
Take the
We're
long
gonna
one?
we're gonna go ahead and get a long
I'm just
one.
a
then.
listener.
We're gonna go ahead and get a long one then.
I'm
Lord.
just a creepy ass listener. That's all.
British, this Jamaican king and queen comes to their son, and they're like, "Son, it's your 21st birthday. Now it's time for you to pick your wife." And he's a little scared and he's a little nervous. He's like, "Okay, tonight we're gonna throw this big ball and we're gonna invite all the eligible women, and you get to choose who your wife is." And he's like, "Okay." So he goes that night, and it's beautiful, and there's women everywhere, and it's gorgeous, and he having a ball. And he finally finds his woman. He brings it to his father. And he's like, "Father, how about this one?" And he's like, No, son, you can't marry this one." And he's like, well, why?
Your accent is uncanny.
I know, right? Because she may be your sister, and your mama don't know. And he's like, "Oh, okay." So he goes away, he comes back. He's like, Father, how about this one?" No. You can't marry this one. Why? She may be your sister, and your mama don't know. And he's like, Finally, by the end of the night, he comes back and he's like, Father, how about this one? He's like, no, you definitely can't marry this one because she's probably your sister, but your mama don't know. So he's all sad and he's all down and he's walking around and he runs into his mama and his mom's like, what's wrong, son? He's like, come here. Look, Father said I can't marry these women because they may be my sister and you don't know.
Yeah, man.
And he's like, he looks at him and goes, oh, son, marry well. Because your father's not your father. But your father don't know.
He told me that when I was sick. I was cracking up.
You know what?
I love that joke. I know, right? I love
People
that
think
joke.
they got the one up.
I love that damn joke.
Coming to America, yeah.
Taste the soup.
Taste the soup.
Taste the soup. Where's the spoon?
Let's do it.
Who the other Godfrey looking nigga? I'm sorry.
You good, like skin?
This nigga look like Godfrey.
You know what?
You look like Godfrey and Bokeem Woodbine.
Man, back up from the camera. All I can see is your lips, bro. Hold up.
I'm sorry, you said it.
I got you. I love you too, bro.
I'm fucking with you.
Man.
Do this
That's,
nigga.
that's another
this
great
nigga,
actor.
Wait a minute, this nigga got an armband on. This nigga think he's right. This nigga think he's the ultimate warrior. I'm fucking with you.
So you seen me before.
I'm fucking with you, my nigga.
I love you, bro. I love you.
I was waiting for them to get they talks out,
know,
man.
right?
Say,
Yeah.
you Big Daddy Kane,
right?
Like,
And he's got goosebumps right now, man. Like,
Sure,
you
man.
need some love.
Actual goosebumps. There you go. Yeah. He got his bracelets moving with his goosebumps.
Yeah, don't let Dom bait you, baby.
See, he already know. He already know. That's the king roaster.
Oh,
you
my.
understand me?
yeah.
King of the roast. Like, y'all hear me joking stuff?
Yeah.
I don't play with Kane.
Nah. We went for hours.
I don't play with
for
Kane.
hours of it.
Kane will go around the table and shut everybody down. And
Oh,
he'll be
wow.
like, damn.
Just let it go.
Damn.
Just
What
let
do
it
I
go.
Pick your face up.
What do I say to that? I gotta go ahead.
Hey, you remember the little comedian cat that was in the movie with us?
Which one?
Country Voice.
In Love for Sale or Dead Heist?
Love for Sale. Love for
Yeah.
Sale.
Oh, we did 2 movies. I said 1. Yeah, Shorty.
Shoot.
Yeah. You know,
All right,
you know, I thought I was the king of roasting until I went and you know. It's like, remember he told the joke about X pills, and I guess accidentally having one, and it made him like start looking into religion. I was like, damn, they must have gave you some Malcolm X then.
And
I thought I had them. You know, I used to have a gap in my tooth, and when dude asked me, "Yo, so are you trying to have a missing tooth?"
Oh no!
Yeah, man. I had to take my big ass to the dentist, man. Like in between 6 and 7-year-old kids getting braces put on, man.
Yo, you know it's real when somebody crack a joke on you, and then soon after you make an appointment.
You gotta go get that joke.
I was like, yeah, that'll be the last one about my teeth.
Yeah, you gotta be looking in the mirror.
That's the ones that cut deep when you find yourself getting a new gym membership and stuff.
You remember what he said about chasing? He was talking about his hairline.
No,
he talking about something. Your hair look like a W. He talking about that. He's like, you just walk around throwing up signals every day, huh? Gosh,
Roast session.
Yo, we sat there. I want to briefly talk about Dead Heist. I met Kane on the set of Dead Heist. It was the first time we met. And I remember because, it was for us, it was like, the 4 guys that we were playing, the 4 guys in the lead or whatever. And, we filmed this movie for about a month. And Kane was special. So, they ain't make him wait around and none of that stuff for days. They brought him in when it was time for him to work and took him out when he was done. With us, I remember we were sitting around and, he showed up. And we didn't know, they didn't tell us. So we didn't, and he had a hat on when he walked by, so we didn't know who it was. We couldn't see his face. And he walked by, we were filming at a hotel. And he walked by the room. They're like, we got a VIP. We got to go get him. So we had to break for them to get him and bring him in. And we're sitting there, and he walks by. He has on like a crushed velvet purple, brim hat. It was fly though.
It was Kane. It was Kane though. It was Kane.
Because he's got a way of dressing where it's like his casual is not very casual.
Right.
Like to us,
normal
people.
Yeah.
So it's like some casual shit, and he still look fly. You know what I mean? And so he walks by. He's got his swag. He's walking past, and we like, well, who the hell is the VIP?
Right.
And you're like, why he getting all this treatment, man? Special treatment. They bringing him food and shit. We over here making $300. We can't even get no meal. But we later on we find out it's Big Daddy Kane. And so we're like, okay, that makes sense. He's way bigger.
And try not to geek when you see him like, oh snap, that's
You see Dom unique way of sneaking jabs in.
They know.
It was slick. He threw that in. Last week he said something about my shirt.
Gun. He don't throw no knife, but he will, hit you with some spitball.
I'm the assassin. I'm like, normally people shoot, you fall on the ground and stuff. When I shoot, you be like, am I good? Was that me?
I think I'm shot.
Why they got us cutting up?